I'm a little nervous. The theme is when happiness does not make us happy. What is meant by happiness? What is happiness? And it's a thought. Both happiness and suffering are experienced by our consciousness, the mind. And we try to solve the problems without trying to understand what is meant by consciousness. The primary ground, the ground of all being. So with this, I would like to bring to you to dissect what is meant by consciousness, what is meant by thought, what is meant by mind. To me, as a Buddhist, since I'm a Buddhist, so I am referring this consciousness, mind and thought as almost same. So thought, it matters. Thought matters everything. It brings happiness, sorrow, everything. It is a thought which we create a problem and then try to solve the problem. So let us go out of this thought and then see outside from the bubble to see, and then through to see the reality. Can you see this? What is it?
An apple.
Yes. How do you recognize this as apple? Because
It's an apple.
because you have seen it before as an apple. There is a memory. If you have not seen it before, you don't recognize this as an apple. So it's a memory. So you need a memory to recognize the apple. What is another thing to? So you need a physical eye to see apple in order to have a thought of an apple. If you have no physical eye, then you don't see apple, and thought doesn't occur. Eye functions as a support. It supports. Consciousness, your eye serves as a camera and takes into your hard disk as a memory. Then it is entered as a memory. Then we need the apple form itself, and it serves as a form, functions as a visualized object. You have an apple, you have an eye, you have a memory, three things. Fourth is you need consciousness to understand, recognize this as a. Even if you have an apple and without, you have an eye, but if you don't have consciousness, you don't recognize this as an apple. And then thought doesn't occur. Fourth is appearance. You need a light. I have an apple here in my hand, for example. Okay, let's imagine this as the apple. You have an eye, you have a consciousness, but if it is dark, you don't see this. Then you have no thought again. So you need a light. Appearance functions as a visual manifestation. The next condition is we need, no obscuring impediments. If this is an apple, if I block it, you still don't see it. So in rough sketch, when we look at, there are 5 causes and conditions or elements required to form as a thought. Let me take an example of a television, which we all, every day we enjoy. We have images, we have sound, we have stories, which makes us feel happy, sad, painful. When you disintegrate the television, there are no images and sounds. There are only wires connecting to each other. And these are the causes and conditions which forms as a. So there is no consciousness in a television. It's a combination comprising of causes and conditions. There is a cable line, you follow that cable line, you cut that cable line, you see only copper wire. And follow this cable line, you finally land up to a dish umbrella connecting to, facing to a big empty space. So from a space, we have images, stories, happiness, sufferings, etc. So I would like to say that consciousness is a comprising of the thought. It's a noun. No, it's a verb. We always think consciousness, mind, we refer as a noun. But in examining, I find it is a verb. It's all the time functioning. It's all the time functioning, like our body. So without the thought, without understanding the thought, we are trying to solve the problems of the issues which has come out of the thought. So in 21st century, my request to everyone is to let us learn about the consciousness. Let us learn about ourselves. When we learn about the reality of our consciousness, then a good thought can come. And then we can make a good causes and conditions to become a good human being. And today, we hardly spend any dollars for the research of the consciousness. We spend billions of dollars for research of physics, chemistry, biology, all physical things. But we are not spending any amount. Scientists are looking at the stars, or the distant stars, but they do not research on the planet that we are living in, which is being destroyed. That's all I have to say. Thank you.